morning, boys and girls. I'm going to read a chapter book today. It's called Wondrous Rex by Patricia MacLachlan. Here's our title page. So, Patricia MacLachlan, Wondrous Rex. It's illustrated by Amelia Zubiak, and the publisher is Catherine Teagan Books, an imprint of HarperCollins Publications. This is the dedication page. This is for Anna MacLachlan, a wondrous storyteller. With love, P.M. We can find magic in the sunrise, the full moon, a kindness, someone's laughter, and even in a dog who doesn't talk. Chapter 1, Flummoxed. And there's a jar of pickles. I am 7 years old, and my life is soon to be full of wondrous happenings. Wondrous is a word I learned from my Aunt Lily, a writer of books. Lily lives next door to me, and I go there after school while my mother and father are at work. They are pediatricians, a doctor for children. My friend Daniel calls us the doctor family. My parents deal with tonsils, broken bones, blood, and children who throw up on them. My Aunt Lily deals with words. She loves words most of the time, and she has taught me many words, such as melancholy, delirious, and of course, wondrous. My teacher, Miss Luce, is often impressed, but not too impressed. You know fine words, Grace, she says. Now why don't you weave them into a story? She hands me a journal of empty pages. My name, Grace, is on the cover. I don't know how to write a story, I say. Only my aunt knows how. Miss Luce smiles. I know you better than you think, she says. You have stories inside you. You'll find a story or a poem to share one day. When I let myself into Lily's house, she has baked 36 frosted ginger cookies and laid them out in rows, and she is eating dill pickles out of a glass jar. Lily always bakes and eats dill pickles when her writing is not going well. I'm flummoxed, Gracie, she says. Another word. I don't know what new story to write. I'm like a sailboat without a sail. I'm wandering. I need help. Flummoxed. She eats another pickle. You will think of something, I say. I have put up a notice in the post office, on a grocery bulletin board, and also online for an assistant, Lily said. Help yourself to a cookie. She shows me the printed notice. A writer of books needs an assistant, a coach, a helper for inspiration and some magic. There's her message. Lily's email address and contact information are written below the notice. An assistant? I ask. Well, a coach maybe, to help me write. I see that her desk is a mess of papers and 2 coffee cups and books. One book is a writer's help book titled, What Now? There's her desk. Maybe your writer's group will help, I say. Lily shakes her head. Maybe, but this has to come from me, in some new way. She sighs. I want magic, she says. Later, Lily and I will remember her word magic. It turns out to be the very word she gets. Magic. Chapter 2, The Two Elves. There's a picture of Grace peeking in the door. It is a half day at school, and Lily's writers group is coming over to her house afterward. I love it when they come. They don't ask me to sit in the group. I might learn their secrets. Lily puts me at the dining room table, behind glass doors, closed a bit. But I am 7 years old, don't forget, and I have sharp hearing. I call the group the Elves because all their names begin with the letter L. Laura, Lois, Lila, Lacey, Lou, Lana, and my Aunt Lily. They write novels for adults and for children, essays and poetry. They eat snacks and talk about their news before they read their work aloud. Sometimes I take notes or draw pictures of them. Sometimes their news is very dramatic, as Lily puts it. Lily loves my drawings, and she frames them. One says sold and has bright stars all around. The other says rejected and has gray teardrops. The news today is this. My editor did not want my book, says Laura. I spoke at a conference last week and my day job is troublesome. No writing, says Lois. It's spring. I work in my garden instead of writing, says Lila. She crosses her legs and bounces one leg up and down. She wants to go back to her garden. I sold 3 picture books, sent out another, says Lacey. I have poems to read today, says Lou. I was too tired to write, says Lana, yawning, but I have some ideas. I draw pictures of all the elves in various states of gloom and glee. Words I like. Are you going to tell the elves that you want an assistant? I ask when the elves have left. No, says Lily, checking her email on her computer. She sits up quickly. Oh no, there's an assistant coming. Hand me the pickles, please. Should I be here? I ask. There's a sudden knock at the door. Stay, says Lily. Stay, she repeats. She takes a deep breath. She opens the door. Chapter 3, Rex. Here's the picture with the chapter. A man wearing a tall hat stands there. He has a brown, smooth-coated dog with a long tail. I have brought you magic, says the man. The magic you want. Magic? asked Lily. I did write that, didn't I? You did. I brought you Rex, he says. Rex wags his large tail. The man hands a card to Lily. Lily hands it to me. The card reads, Maxwell the Magician. I have never met a magician before, says Lily. My pleasure then, says Maxwell, bowing. This is Grace, says Lily. I bow to Grace, says Maxwell, and he does. Rex leans against me. He is heavy and friendly. I slip him a piece of cookie. Rex has worked with me for a long time, says Maxwell, but now he's bored. Jake the vet says he's sad. He needs new work. He loves work. He can be your assistant. What does Rex do? asks Lily. Most everything you need, says Maxwell. It will make him happy. It will make you happy. He puts a bag of dog food and 2 bowls on the floor. He brings in a soft dog bed from outside the door. Let me know how it goes, he says to Lily. I'll visit if I can. Of course, says Lily. Maxwell leans down to kiss Rex on the head. Then he is gone. I offer Rex another cookie piece, and he eats it. Well, I have an assistant, says Lily. I can't believe it, I say. I can, says Lily. I'm a writer. I believe most anything. Rex walks over to Lily's desk. He pushes her scattered papers together in a neat pile with his nose. He carefully picks up the papers on the floor with his teeth. He pushes a chair next to Lily and sits there. Lily sits down at her computer. She offers Rex a cookie, but he just stares at her with a look that says, No more cookies, time for work. Rex presses the search button on the computer, and his paws move over the keys. A quote appears on the screen. If you find a book you really want to read, but it hasn't been written yet, then you must write it. Toni Morrison. There's Rex at the computer with the quote underneath. Lily reads it. I read it. I feel goosebumps on my arms. Lily smiles, her first smile of the day. She begins to write. And I have a startling thought, an unbelievable thought. Rex can read! Rex reaches over with a paw and magically inserts a comma on Lily's page, then a semicolon. Lily writes and writes. After a minute, she turns and reaches over to stroke Rex's muzzle. Only once does Rex jump down from his chair. He goes to the door and looks at me. I open the door and we go out together. We can hear the steady keyboard sounds inside. Rex goes behind a tree and lifts his leg, and then we go inside. Lily is still writing. Rex goes over to his dog bed, turns around once, and lies down. He sleeps. Maxwell, the magician, was right. Rex is happy. Lily is smiling. She is happy. That's our first 3 chapters. I will read some more, the next 3 chapters in a little bit. Thank you. Bye.